Welcome to another episode of SBN. There's plenty of football to look forward to this weekend, headlined by the showpiece final, Salah and Mane, they're all making all the headlines with Senegal taking on Egypt. But if you want to get more on that, you can check our podcast out, the Hit the Target podcast, or you can buy our latest copy of Soccer Betting News for just 10 Rand. But I just want to touch on some other issues that's going on since club football has been back, and the transfer window has seen some interesting moves. I think the biggest move has to be Aubameyang, and I know you're a massive Arsenal fan, so what were your thoughts?
Firstly, thanks for having me on the show. Massive Arsenal fan all my life. Look, the Aubameyang deal, a bit controversial in the end as to how things panned out with him and Arteta, and the relationship soured a bit, but it's a good opportunity for him to go and play football now and start scoring the way he was, and the old Aubameyang that we all know he was.
Yeah, seeing as AFCON is here, I remember 2017 was a completely different Aubameyang. The AFCON was held in Gabon. It was his host nation, and he was buzzing. Every club in the world wanted him. I think even at that time he said he wanted to move to Real Madrid, and now he goes to Barca. So how you think he's going to make an impact for Xavi's team there, Nigel?
Yeah, look, he's a goal scorer through and through. Give him the ball, he'll put the ball in the back of the net, and he always plays with a smile on his face. So hopefully he can get back to that point where he's enjoying his football again, and he can kick on now with Barcelona.
He's one of the most likable footballers out there, but it's been sad to see, like the exactly what you said, like the way he left the club, and like the supporters wouldn't be happy with it. No supporter in the world would be happy with it. But how do you see him fit in Barca? Because they've got Adama Traore in, they've got Ferran Torres in, and they've also got Memphis Depay. How do you think they're going to play him?
I think he will play through the center. Look, Aubameyang is a proper number 9. He's not involved in much in the build-up play, but to finish the ball in the right spaces in the box, he's there all the time. So I'm sure he'll be a good outlet for Barca just to be banging in those goals.
At his age, you think he's going to get regular game time? How do you see
look, Aubameyang is 33 now, if I'm not mistaken, and his fitness is unquestioned. He's really fit. I don't think he will find it that difficult in Spain. The pace of the game is a bit slow compared to the Premier League. So he has every right to go there and just flourish, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Xavi's got things running smoothly there. But is there any other areas, like for Barca, you think they need to improve? Or do you see them getting back, like, to the team that they were, like the team that were feared, like everyone was scared to play them? If you hear it's a Barca fixture, you already know you lost.
Yeah, I think they've dropped down pretty far compared to what they were. But Xavi's got a tough task on his hand to now get them back to where they were. It's going to be a lot of resources. Hopefully a lot changes from the board perspective and the administration point of view, and how they're handling the club. But some exciting signings for them to look forward to in Traore and Aubameyang and Ferran Torres. So they look to be on the right path, actually. So let's see how it goes.
I'm in favor of the youngsters. I think he's got a good group of youngsters. I think they signed Pedri, but there's other players from La Masia. I think there's Gavi, and there's a lot of, I just can't name him right now, but that midfield is very strong. They're very young. I think even Frankie de Jong, he fits in that mold. So if you could find more players in that mold, like I see he's added Ferran Torres, like a future Spain player. So he sees, like, to get Barca back at their best, like get the next Spain team in a Barca shirt. And Aubameyang is just a short-term fix. But I think he's going to bang in the goals. I've always been a massive fan of him. I've always admired him. As a United fan, I've wanted him to come to us. So he's a fantastic player. I just wish him all the best. What do you think his target would be if he's going to play 20 games till the end of the season? He's going to be back in European football, Spanish La Liga.
Aubameyang has some crazy stats. a goal every other game. So if you're giving him 20 games at Spain, I would expect at least 10 goals, maybe even more. Auba is that type of player. When he starts scoring, he scores goals in batches. So once he starts getting there, you can expect a lot from him.
While I got you here, Nigel, I just want to ask you what you think about Lacazette, because I see all your strikers are leaving at Arsenal. You see a long-term...
Look, you have to take your hat off to Lacazette. You consider that he's in the last year of his contract, and if you look at the way he's playing, he's still playing all out for the jersey, for the stripe of Arsenal. So maybe missing a bit of goals to supplement that all-round play that he brings to the table, but the goals will come. He's getting into the right positions. He's leading as a captain. If he does move on, we will surely miss him. But yeah, have to be pleased with Lacazette and his playing style this season.
I think Naicker is also a player I've also admired. He's very clinical. He knows when to be at the right place at the right time. And with the current strikers you have, I think you have Eddie Nketiah and you have Lacazette. What do you think Arsenal is going to finish on the league table and maybe in the cups?
Look, it's always important to be realistic. And if you look at the current group that Arteta has, at the start of the season, I would have said realistically we have a target for top 6. But currently they are pushing above their weight. They're in a 5th position and looking to fight for the top 4. In terms of our striker options, we're a bit light in that. We do have the option of maybe pushing Martinelli up front and playing maybe Emil Smith-Rowe on the wing. So yeah, there is options in that sense, but it's now crunch time to just push for that top 4 and push on.
Yeah, we wish you the best, but I hope Man United finishes higher than you.
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be a long season, but we'll see.
So thanks for joining us, guys, for another episode. Join us again next week. Thank you. Nigel?
Thanks so much for having me. Cheers.
See you soon.
Sure.
For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest copy of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agent.